Fabulous. Hello, Jane and Tim. Thank you for coming into the studio today. You guys, the FSB, are here supporting funny women and how to bring comedy into the workplace. What has made you support this event?
It's been a fantastic annual event. That's one of the highlights of our calendar. It brings together lots of people from the creative sector, lots of business people, team leaders, to find out how you can have fun at work, not just for themselves, but people they work with.
Amazing. Jane, what does the FSB bring to an event like this?
Well, we're not funny. We do like to have fun in all of our networking events, and we like to think that you can have fun with anything at work. So all of the services and things that we offer can help and support and ease the stress of a business. But what we bring to this is we bring loads of different members and loads of people into the networking or to this event today, and it's just been phenomenal.
Amazing. You know, Lynn and the team have huge plans for this event, and they want to go across the UK. What benefit do you think that is going to bring to the UK?
You never know who you're going to meet. So an event here and an event in Bedfordshire, you really don't know. And that opens up so many new opportunities for people's businesses. So I will thoroughly support Lynn in taking this, not just national, but perhaps global, but it's probably best to put one step at a time.
No, I think let's do it. Let's go global. Let's go international. I've just had a request for Ibiza, so I don't mind one. So.
Fabulous.
So the FSB, you do support incredible events. And Jane, I know you say you're not funny. And ultimately...
I didn't mean me not personally.
You're very funny. I do enjoy our chats. Like thinking business, it does become quite serious when you have to think of legal and insurance. But actually, the events you hold are approachable networking events. And by getting involved in this, that just opens up so many more people to FSB and makes business enjoyable. What do you love most about running these networking or supporting these networking events?
The people that we meet, the whole breadth of people and the whole breadth of different kinds of businesses that they are in or have started up and are in, and also their openness to look at it's not just about legal and so on, it's about having an all-rounded business. And with things like today, if you're having fun at work, it makes even the most stressful things more bearable. So it's great, and it can help to motivate staff. So it's fabulous. So that's why we enjoy it, is because we just come across so many different... It's just such a broad spectrum of people that we meet.
You see members who went into the room as strangers and then leave as collaborators and then form business arrangements or deals thereafter. That's like, you've got your basic ingredients in front of you and you turn it into a Michelin standard dish. And that's what we do, bring these people together and then they leave and then collaborate. And that's the beauty of it. You never know who's going to be in that room. And so if you go in with the ambition to have fun, everything else is a bonus.
Amazing. And, we blow the FSB trumpet all day long because ultimately we wouldn't be sat here at this event had you guys not introduced us to Lynn and had we not been a part of that. But also you get out what you put in, right?
Exactly.
So it's turning up is the essential thing. And when you think nowadays about the cost of networking alone, ultimately the investment of a 1-year membership into the FSB and attending all the events that you host across the county is worth its money and weight in gold on itself, surely.
Yeah, we've got a wrestling franchise, Alex,
yes.
UK Pro Wrestling. If you'd have told me we'd have had them as a member when I started, I'd have thought, well, I don't think it's likely, but it's happened. And introducing them to Reuters Garden Nursery, bringing a wrestling franchise and a garden nursery together, you think, how would that work? But they're working together.
Yeah.
So it's we build these events so that people can engage, but also think a bit laterally about how they can collaborate with other businesses, because business isn't a solo career path. You may be self-employed, but you do need to collaborate with other people. And it's the old video I keep promoting until, well, I will keep promoting it. It's Milton Friedman's one on no one person can make a pencil.
No.
And that's true of business. Even if you think you are a solopreneur or self-employed and so on, you need these other contacts. So it's not the contacts in the room, but it's also the people that they know.
Yeah.
Because you get the sparks as well. I see the light bulb of your head when you think, you need to speak to that one, not because that person knows someone, but of people they know. It's true. It's the 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, when Jane gets out her notebook, I'm ready for the next email I'm going to receive with the point of contact that I need to have, and it's incredible. I mean, yeah, thank you to the FSB for so much support in everything you do.
And thank you as well. We are member-led, and we are the combined strength of our members. So we owe a huge thanks to you for the support you give us and for the encouragement you give us. Yeah. Because we're in it for you.
Absolutely.
Oh, no, thank you. Yeah, thanks. I never know what to do with that. Thank you.
Well, can I just say, I mean, it's a phenomenal network, which is two-way, as Tim says. But we are really quite privileged because we come into contact with everybody, and you never know until you start talking to somebody what they're looking for, how they want to build their business, what connections they have, and as Tim says, what connections other people have that they know. And what's fabulous about this role is you can see businesses grow in ways that they didn't even think was possible because of the people that they're connected with.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why we love, in fact, I know that's why we love coming to events like this that are supported by the FSB, because ultimately business isn't always, you're not going to work with everybody, but by having us interview you and get the FSB name out there further, but by having the individual members come in to our studio and share them as well, is our way of giving back to the members of the FSB, because it's just our way of sharing them that little bit further. And, if that's an extra 100 followers or, 1,000, that can make a big difference.
There are going to be, and many people would say we are already in fairly choppy economic waters.
Yeah.
And the only way we can fight that is not to complain and moan and whinge and drag the mood down, but it's to realise that we are stronger as a community where we work together than when we're there for each other, and that where we may not immediately be able to support a business person we are talking to be mindful and conscious that there may be people that we know that we can introduce them to. And it's that interconnectivity that may not be there at stage 1 removed or stage 2, but we do know people that can help other people. And a rising tide lifts all boats. Absolutely. We can only do it ourselves. We can't really wait for anyone else, be it the government or another, to do it for us. And that's the real beauty and strength of the small business community, that after everything, after all recessions, after lockdown and everything, we're still here.
Yeah, and it's a testament to those small businesses coming together as one voice as well, because as you say, you also lobby for all these businesses. You've got the budget meetings coming up, we've got the Parliament, our local MPs that you get involved with. Here today you've got local MPs attending, so people are having access to. I would have never known how to contact my local MP, but you bring them to the table for me. And that's an incredible asset for a small business in itself as well. Jane, Tim, FSB, thank you so much for coming. And we cannot wait to see what comes next.
Thank you. We look forward to working with you still.